Okay, so I finally got the full breakdown report of my hospital bill from when I gave birth. How much did it cost me to give birth to my baby in the United States? Now, I do have my own issues, problems with how healthcare is in the United States, but we don't need to get into that. Insurance does cover some of it. Let's start out with the full billed amount. It was $16,096.73. I did get the epidural, so yes, it's going to be more expensive. They're kind of allowed to just like tack on random charges without you really knowing or talking to you about them. The recovery room was $1,028.43. I did not pick the room that I was going to be in. Room and board for a semi-private 2-bed, which there weren't 2 beds. It was a bed and a couch. I did really like my room though, but it was $3,106.74. I was there for only 2 nights and I gave birth during the first night. The next one just says pharmacy, $1,233.18, and then we have laboratory, $381.84. We have labor room / delivery. This one is the biggest charge, $8,457.37. Another charge for labor room / delivery, the actual delivery, says $1,889.20. There were a couple of other random charges. The charge for the nursery, when the nurses come in and offer to take your baby, that charge was over $1,000 for the nurses to take my baby to the nursery. I guess maybe I should have been prepared for that, but no one said anything about it, so I was just kind of like, sure, I would love to take a break, because I pushed for 5 hours. And they will put things on your baby's insurance, and because it was January that I gave birth, like we hadn't met the deductible for the year, they put the nursery, I believe, on my baby's insurance. So we had to pay that out of pocket, which I don't really understand that one. It is very expensive to have a baby in the United States. I am grateful for the quality of healthcare that we have here. My hospital bill was probably a little bit less expensive because we didn't have any complications, and I know that like either having C-sections or more complications, you have a higher charge. Anyways, I always think those videos are so interesting, so I thought I'd give you guys just like a little breakdown. Gotta love hospital bills.